Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Malarkey Monday, the podcast that is a podcast. It feels kind of weird just being back at the desk after last episode where I'm just walking around.
It's so nice though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is a nice desk, seeing as how we have a new desk.
So I'm noticing we have a couple new faces at the desk. Maybe you want to introduce everybody to us?
So, hey, everybody, my name is...
Not you. Get out of here.
All right, so Malarkey Monday, back at it again. I'm Jack Barquette, and today I'm joined by two different lovely gentlemen.
Yes, that's correct. Michael DeMars, you saw me episode 3. I'm coming back, making my comeback tour on episode 4, and this is Sam.
I'm a newcomer. Hello. I am Sam.
Let's go!
So what's on the agenda today, Jack?
Honestly, I don't know. How have you guys been this past week since the last episode? Honestly.
Sick. I've been very sick, but I'm doing better now.
Yeah!
Right here.
Hype. Yeah, no, I've been rocking and rolling, making some good progress on some projects of mine, making some, yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got with these cards right here?
I don't know. It depends. How's Sam been doing?
I've been doing good. I'm curious about these notes. What are they?
Well. So, there's a couple of situations that have been detailed in these note cards right here. Basically, we wrote down before filming a bunch of different ideas. We shuffled them up, and we're just gonna read through them, open them up, see what the question of the week is, and
Question of the week.
I meant
The question.
We can't
get anything right, can I?
We can't use that. It's already a show on the general.
Frick.
How about scenario of the
Okay,
week?
so we're gonna. Okay, so predicament of the week, guys. All right.
Can you read that?
You are the emperor of a small island. Hold on.
Do you want me to read it?
No. Okay, now I got it. Sorry, this is written in Minecraft enchanting table. You are the emperor of a small island nation and can pick any 3 people from history to live there. Okay.
Any 3 people?
Any
from
3
history?
people from
Any
history.
3 people. Who
Yeah.
would they be?
Okay.
Well, first I would pick Margaret Thatcher. I would pick Hitler, and I would pick Ronald Reagan. I'd like to see him duke it out for survival. I think that'd be really interesting.
That would actually be
I
pretty cool.
actually have a similar one. We get Queen Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
We get Stalin. Then we get George W. Bush.
Okay.
Explain your reasoning.
So Queen Elizabeth, obviously, head of state for the longest time. Then, just like you, I want to see Joseph Stalin and George W. Bush duke it.
Okay.
What about you, Jack?
All right.
Hey, Jack.
So in my small island nation, since we're going to be having people fight, apparently, this is just a who do we want to see fight question now. So as emperor in my great Colosseum, I will summon Alexander the Great.
Mm-hmm.
I will summon Eminem, and I will summon Vladimir Lenin.
What makes you think Eminem can fight against those 2?
I want
The
to.
other two
I want to
have-
see this fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
It's
an interesting.
an
What, like
interesting fight.
A rap battle or something?
Yes.
The other 2 have actual experience in wars and battles and stuff. Eminem, he's just a white boy who knows how to talk.
It's like a Dungeons and Dragons classes. Okay. We have we have a fighter. We have. I don't know what would Lenin be. What
would
class
A
Lenin
would
general?
He'd probably no.
That's
I
not
don't
a
know.
D&D class. Fool.
He'd be more like a wizard. Because
Yeah. Okay.
No, I would
Yeah. Exactly.
say-
Exactly. We have a fighter. We have a wizard, and we have a bard. Okay. Let's. Yeah, sure. One's generally a support class, but it'd be funny, Have you ever seen the effects of vicious mockery?
Vicious.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be awesome. This fight is going to
So
be
Eminem's
magnificent.
gonna be spitting facts at him so
Yes.
hard they're not gonna be able
Yes.
to
So
take it.
fast and so hard, they can't comprehend it.
Oxygen, am I a joke to you?
Here, let's pull another one from the deck. Let's see what's up. All right. If you were king/queen, what rule would you make? Jack's contemplating.
I am. I want to have a good answer.
I'll tell you this.
I don't want to be
rule-
ridiculed again.
One rule that I think that we should really make, especially in this country today, is I want everybody to have their very own rocket launcher with 3 rockets and only 3 rockets. They can shoot anywhere at anything and anybody with those 3 rockets, but after they shoot those 3 off, then they don't get any more. The rocket launcher gets taken back, and then we go back to living normal. I think that this will really shake up how we as a country deal with, just many sort of different issues.
That's facts right there. Yeah, no, like if somebody gets exploded by a rocket, like they messed up because like what did they do to deserve somebody blasting one of their 3?
Is there a traffic jam or something? Just use the rocket. You have like
I
one
like
more
that
left. It's
idea.
all right.
Exactly.
I had something similar to that.
Like
It's
you're not
ma-
punished. Like sorry.
You get 3 slaps. 3 slaps to just slap anybody in the face.
Okay, but what are the slaps going to do if they're not rockets?
you see a bald gentleman, and he's got a perfectly shaven hair. Just boom,
So I just slap him
just slap.
because he's got a nice shaven head. I mean, some of
A
them do
child
look.
being loud, boom.
I mean, some of them do look slappable.
That is
bald people.
That is true. That is.
It's
big
hard.
facts.
It's like you're trying to keep the intrusive thoughts from slapping the bald head that they got going on there. Mm-hmm. What about you, Jack?
Okay, so everybody says I have a lot of friends who criticize movies and stuff a lot, right? One rule is there should be a state mandated program, right? Like people are always saying, like, man, I could be a better actor than this guy in this movie. I could be a better talk show host than Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, you probably can, but I want it to be so. If I were king, I would force everybody to spend at least one episode, like this long-running variety show, and everybody is like state mandated to like create an episode. Whether they star in it, they just produce it. They are required to do it out of their own pocket, mind you.
Oh, okay.
We're not.
I was just
We're
about
not.
to ask.
We are not the budget. We are not providing the budget, but they have to do this. Otherwise, they go to jail, and we seize all their assets regardless. You know.
That's incredible.
That's neat.
You know,
I'd watch
idea.
that.
Exactly.
Just to see what kind of demented stuff people have going on.
I'd
in
be
their
on
lives.
it.
You're saying, why don't you pull
All
from
right,
the deck?
let's take a
see.
situation.
We've all had a turn in the gauntlet.
Let's see our new predicament.
If you had a time machine, where would you go?
Where would I go? That's a great question. Where?
Okay.
Okay.
First, let's set up the rules first.
Okay.
Can I take anything with me?
A maximum of 3 items.
3 items.
Three
Okay.
items.
Okay.
What
So
would
I'm going to
these be?
purchase a Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 1 box set, a Phase 2 box set,
My
and
God.
a Phase 3 box set. Okay?
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back in time and create a YouTube channel. You ever seen like New Rock Stars or Channel Awesome where they like make trailer analysis videos?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go back in time and I'm going to do that. But I own all the movies, so I've already seen them. So I'm just going to be actually spoiling like all these Marvel movies. I'm just going to be reading out like saying I'm going to have like details brought up that you could not have parsed from the trailer.
So as they come out, you're just gonna review the movies like a day before they come out.
I'm going to review the movies like the day the trailer comes out. Okay? They're not I'm going to make so much money off this, you know? Because I'm going back to like 2008, you know, before they had like all these rules on YouTube. I'll be a trendsetter, okay? I'll be a contemporary of Ray William Johnson, you know? Crazy.
What I would do is, you said I could bring 3?
3.
All right, okay. So I'm gonna bring a Four Loko, a Monster Energy drink, and what's the Mountain Dew energy drink? What, Game Fuel?
Fuel?
No, well, no.
Oh, Gamer Fuel.
Yeah, Gamer Fuel.
Which is a
that's what it
different thing, mind you.
Yeah, okay, so I take all 3 of those cans, and then
Okay,
I go
okay.
to maybe the 1300s when, you know, feudal serfs were still a thing, and then I would find the closest peasant, and I would give him a Four Loko, and I say, yo, you gotta drink this. You just gotta. Don't ask questions. You just gotta drink it. And I would love to see how they react.
Taketh my elixir.
I actually had a similar idea. So my 3 items, I take a boombox, a DVD of Eminem, specifically Rap God, and those would be my only 2 items. And I go back to the Victorian era. I find the nearest child, and say, "Yo, listen to this," and see how they react.
Oh my. You'd get.
Why a child? Why not go to like William Shakespeare, see what he does with that?
No, because William Shakespeare is a poet and knows how to rhyme.
Well, no, but he made plays too. And
But
some
he
of them
can't
had music.
rhyme like that.
He
You know
can't
what? I'm gonna go back to my previous question. The first question. Okay, 3 people I'd put in my Coliseum. I'll take Eminem. Okay.
Okay.
I'll take William Shakespeare. And I'll take Arthur Miller. Okay.
Arthur Miller.
Yeah. I'll take those 3. And I'll just make them theorize. I'll make them philosophize. I will make them create the ultimate play, the ultimate musical, the ultimate opera, the ultimate work of art. They will create something so...
You can't top Cats. There's no doing that.
Man.
You're right.
See, he gets it.
Man.
All right, let's pull another one from the deck.
Yeah, all right,
Jack,
all right.
here, why don't you go ahead?
New predicament time. What do you believe is the most important invention in history?
Most important invention. Maybe the car. I'd say the car probably is the most important, but that's going off statistics, actual importance. I'd say the most important invention of our timeline would probably be the new iPhone 15 made with a titanium steel frame. Have you seen the commercials for that? Dude, it is crazy. It's a meteor coming down to Earth, and then it turns into an iPhone.
Okay.
Now, if that doesn't scream most important invention of our time, I don't know what is.
I would like to one-up that. I think the most important invention to ever be made is Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast. Nothing can top Baja Blast.
I talked about this last episode. I don't know about Baja Blast. I don't get
All
that.
right.
It's just spicier Mountain Dew. That's what it is.
You just... spicy?
Well, it's got more kick
What do you
to
mean
it.
by
than
spicy?
How?
It's just Mountain Dew, but they put more kick in it. That's all it is.
This man drinks a Baja Blast and his mouth is just like...
I'm not saying hot. I'm saying it's got.
Hey, a Taco Bell, let me get a Baja Blast
just
with a side of milk, please.
It's just a more disgusting Mountain Dew.
Man drank that, and he's like...
Maybe it's because I
started
got it
breaking
from
out in hives.
Maybe it's because I got it from our Taco Bell, and our Taco Bell kind of sucks.
Well, yeah.
So
Taco
maybe
Bell
that's
here
why.
doesn't clean their lettuce.
Yeah, that's gross. The place is disgusting.
Yeah, no, really,
What about you, Jack?
Most important invention in
Yeah.
history? That's a great question. Podcasts.
Podcast.
They're the greatest thing in history. It has become a platform for people to share great information, useful information, not terrible takes. You know,
Maybe like this podcast that we're watching right now. Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait a second. We're not just 3 dudes talking. We're not just 3 dudes having a genuine, organic conversation.
Oh yeah, let's see there's a camera there.
And
a camera there. And there's a camera right here.
What do you guys say about that, Jack?
I think we're gonna do another one before Jack goes completely mad on us.
Wait,
All
has
right.
everything been a podcast?
Yes, Jack.
Yes, Jack. Your whole life.
Your whole life has been
But-
podcasted to millions of Americans.
We just Truman showed your ass.
Man.
All right, this one says, what is your plan for the zombie apocalypse? Zombieland rules, your plan must involve surviving.
Okay, yeah, I wrote Zombieland rules. Basically, if you don't know what that means, the zombies can run.
Oh.
That's basically, they're not just going to be like shambling
You're
towards
kidding.
you.
You're kidding me.
They're like running and we're on the show. We're recording. Yeah, okay. You can, I don't know. I don't know.
When he's doing this.
Okay,
it's
okay,
gonna be
okay.
rolling, so.
So, and also I said your plan has to involve surviving, so you can't just
Of
be like,
course.
well, I'm just going to give up, you know? No, that's
Who
boring.
would give up, though?
That's boring and it sucks, and I hate that. All right, you guys go. What's your plan for the zombie
I'm going to let
apocalypse?
Sam go first.
All right, my plan first involves getting an armored truck, then attaching 2 submachine guns, and then just ride it out. And eventually find some explosive, and then
Okay.
just boom.
a lot of this is banking on luck. Like,
Yeah.
do you know where any armored trucks are right now?
This isn't
No,
exactly military.
just bake
area.
it on luck. If I can't find any of that, then we would plan B.
You think you're going to be
What is
lucky enough to find an armored truck in the
And-
Mohawk Valley?
You think you're gonna find an armored truck and also several submachine guns in quick succession, and then also an explosive?
You might find a machine gun. There's a lot of funds
Well,
in
yeah.
this area.
Well, yeah, you can find guns probably, but not like,
You'll
but
find-
not like enough to arm a full truck.
Oh,
with.
yeah, true.
Yeah. What's Plan B?
Plan B, simple as this. We hightail it out of Mohawk.
Who's we? I don't like that. I don't like the implication
I
there.
don't know what that.
I
What
don't
is
know. I hightail it out.
Mhm.
Then we find the nearest gas station. Then I armor up my truck, my car that I have, and just ride it out until we find some feasible place to live.
Sure.
Like The Walking Dead.
Like The
and then
Walking
keep
Dead.
doing it over and over,
Over
again.
and over again.
Except they're running. They're running.
Except
dead.
they're running at you,
Get a
yeah.
grip.
So, have you heard of a game called Project Zomboid?
Oh my.
I played that a lot, so I think I have a pretty good understanding of how to survive a zombie apocalypse. So basically what I would do is first I would install the Back to the Future DeLorean mod on the Steam Workshop, which if you don't know is a platform where you can get mods for games, by the way, guys. And I would go into the DeLorean, and then I would travel back to 1992, and I would just live there for the rest of my days. And then if the zombie apocalypse happens again, I'll keep going back and back and back. And eventually, I'm going to start up my very own business with the other alternate versions of myself. And we'll get as big as maybe Enron before they went bankrupt, or Microsoft right now. And then we will genetically alter the human body just in time. We'll keep going back and back and back for centuries until we find the cure or we make humans literally too strong for the virus to actually function. And I think that's what I would do.
Okay.
That's a nice plan.
What about you, Jack?
Okay, so mine's a little bit more far out and a lot less practical. Basically, first things first, I'm gonna run to a library. John Jack, where's a library? There's one in this build. Well, not this building.
What are you
but
gonna do at the
building adjacent.
library? Read?
I'm gonna board up the walls. Okay, you don't know anything. You don't know something. What do? Well, the internet's basically gonna be gone real soon. People who are managing that, who are keeping it intact, they're zombies now. They can't. They're dumb and stupid. They can't like manage a server. Internet gone. Power grids probably going to be gone soon too. I board myself up in a library, and then I obtain all the knowledge I need. How to build a farm? I don't know how to farm.
What makes
I
you
learned
think
that.
they'll have farming books in there?
Yeah.
Have you seen a farming book in there?
I haven't been in there
Have you
because I
even
don't
have you
read.
even walked past the first shelf in the library?
Good grief! Your plan is time travel. Don't look at me like that.
Hey, I said I download a mod. I download the DeLorean Back to the Future mod.
You're
So it works out. It's all good.
Works
you
out,
slay
yeah.
me. Nah. So I board myself up in a library. I kind of chill there for a while. I learn as much knowledge as I possibly can, and then maybe I'll venture outward with some kind of makeshift weaponry. I do have. I don't have that much that I can make a weapon out of, although. From what I understand, spears are generally a good thing to have because it's basically a knife that they can like stab from a distance.
Of course, yeah.
So I don't have a spear on me, but I can just run to my apartment, which is like right in town. I can duct tape a knife to a long stick, which I have several of, and
You have several sticks.
I do in fact. I'm building a collection. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
The mask, like I love big sticks, but it's like I just wish they didn't like whisper to you,
Would
like
you
hit things.
would you waste your best stick or would you save it for later and use one of your mid-grade sticks?
Okay, so I would use so for my like spear, I'd use a. I mean, all my sticks are pretty good, so I'd say that I'll use like the less better one. I'd say I'll use the newer one because that has less sentimental value to me. So I'll start like, I'll just go around stabbing and shit.
Of
But
course.
yeah, no, I'll make it work.
What a great plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a gander at a new situation.
Yes, why
Let's
don't
see
we?
this one. What's our new predicament?
You had just been elected president. Your staff introduces you to the top secret drone strike commander center.
Ooh.
What do you do with your first drone strike?
Jack. I know you got something cooking up.
Oh, where do I? Where do
It's
I
kind of like the
strike?
missile thing I was talking about earlier, except only I could do it, which is great.
My first strike? I'll blow up somewhere near. Wait.
I'll tell you where I'd go. I'd blow up the Golden Gate Bridge. Those Californians have had it good for too long.
They had
That is true. We don't like California on the Malarkey Monday show.
If they want to get across the bay, they can drive around it like everybody else.
I know what
Simple
I would
as.
do with my first drone strike. Just like my fellow president, Barack Obama.
My fellow
Syria, here we come again.
You'd go to war with Syria again, just for the
Just
drone
in case
strike.
they thought we were sorry.
Just to really send the message home.
Just
Yeah, we
in
gotta
case
send
they
that
thought we were
message home.
sorry.
Just in case. You never know. Put a little more chaos into the universe.
Jack, have you thought of something? yet?
I will hit the I will go to the. I apologize for that. I was stuttering. I will blow up at the gravesite of Qasem Soleimani in case they thought we were sorry. Just to know, we can do it again at any time.
Anytime. Never let them forget.
Never let them.
You guys
forget.
want revenge.
Never forget.
I'm just doing something for the good of all Americans. I'm telling you right now, because I care.
This isn't revenge. I'm not avenging anything. I'm just doing a thing again.
He's doing the world a servitude.
I'm reminding the world who's boss. I'm reminding the world who's on top, who the greatest country is.
Of course.
Our
I
next-
respect that
our
decision.
next predicament.
Yes. What?
Joe Biden or an occupied porta potty? Who's winning? It's time for a death battle!
Oh man, that's a. You
That's
know
a-
what? That'd be an interesting fight to see.
It would.
That'd be an interesting because I don't believe Joe Biden has the eyesight. He's probably got like cataracts or something. He cannot fathom that this is actually a porta potty. He maybe thinks that it's a Republican,
payphone?
yeah, payphone or
payphone,
Republican. He's
yeah.
trying to go in. He's trying to fight
Worst
it.
of
So-
all, most of them are blue, so he'll probably be like, oh, it's my fellow Democrats.
What's that? Oh my God, it's a porta potty. No, wait, I know. That's Barack Obama, my old running mate. Oh man, it's nice to see you, Barack.
Okay. So I'm trying to think in terms of like the terrible like YouTube short battles, like who would win. So I'm trying to think like the stats.
The stats. So
Strength?
The porta potty is mostly durable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could try knocking it down, but there's a guy in there. He's gonna stop you.
Okay, let's go by this. Okay. Occupied porta potty. We don't know who's in there, so it is a gamble.
It's a gamble. Yeah.
But chances are they're probably. I'd say more people are stronger than Joe Biden than are not. Do you guys agree with
Yeah,
that?
I'd
Yes.
say.
Okay, so chances are, okay, and strength, porta potty takes it.
I would say another strength going in favor of the porta potty. Biden has dementia. We don't know.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
Biden-
IQ, porta potty wins.
Porta
Battle
potty
IQ, porta potty wins.
wins.
That has seen some.
He might try
stuff.
to do a Biden blast, though. That's a bit concerning.
So yeah, hacks goes to Biden. Hacks goes to Biden. Okay.
I imagine.
Assist.
But here, okay.
forgot to
So
grab it.
Joe Biden is getting dusted by the porta potty. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But does the porta potty still take Dark Brandon?
No,
don't
if
know.
we bring Dark Brandon
Honestly.
into this, Dark Brandon wins.
I got
Yeah,
a feeling. I got a feeling Biden would try and take a bite out of it.
See, that's okay. That is Biden, true. But I'm not so sure the porta potty has the same chances against Dark Brandon.
That's true. So we're all in unison. Porta potty wins.
Yeah.
Porta potty wins as long as Biden's not in his final form.
All right. Okay. Let's pull another card from the deck of fun. There's a trolley rapidly approaching a fork in the tracks. If you pull the lever, one person gets run over. If you do
my
not,
God.
5 people will be run over, along with the first guy doing a sick train drift. Do you pull the lever?
No, because it's going to do a sick trick. Why waste the potential on that?
Well, because you're never going to come here. So I actually have a little diagram right here.
Okay.
So this is what will happen if you pull the lever. You see the train
It'll
will
do a
just
sick drift.
yeah. You see here. So that's what happens if you pull the lever. It'll do a sick drift
It
like
does
that.
a sick drift.
So my options are either run somebody over or run somebody over and do a sick drift.
It's this. It's
You kill more people, but it will look awesome.
It would
in the
look
long run. You can
awesome.
post it
It's-
online.
That is true. That is
it's
true.
1 versus 6 plus a cool trick.
It's like you ever see the Polar Express, that scene where they drift the train on the ice.
Honestly,
Think of how awesome that scene
like
was.
that'll be in like the higher end of national tragedy, like how cool they look.
Yeah.
That'll be one of the cooler looking national tragedies.
Every single news source.
I pull
will
the
pick
lever.
this story up.
I pull the lever. 5 lives. It's a mere footnote in the annals of history.
No comment. Sam.
Let's take another.
Anything for content. Anything.
Goddamn.
All right, go ahead.
You're at the VMAs. A
my God.
19-year-old country singer just won Best Female Music Video. However, Beyonce had a better video.
Mm-hmm.
You have one chance to make your point. What would you do?
To what, make your point that the 19-year-old country singer's better?
It's just what you have a chance to
Okay,
make
so-
your point.
Hear me. So basically, the situation is you're at the VMAs. The year's 2009. You're a little bit off the Hennessy, and you're in the crowd. And this 19-year-old country singer, she's just won Best Female Music Video. But Beyonce had one of the greatest videos of all time. What do you do?
You remember
I'd say neither because Beyonce sucks.
That's
Country
not,
music
That's
sucks.
not the that's not the situation.
That's not
That
the
it- well,
situation.
no,
That's not the answer.
Well, to make my point.
Yeah, make your point.
Yeah,
Make
how
my
do you?
point- well,
what
my
would you
point.
do?
Well, my point is that both of them suck, and neither of them should be in
Then
the top
how do you
rankings.
go about making your point? Like in
Well, I'm
the
saying-
VMAs.
All right, well, I go up,
Okay.
and I say, you guys made a terrible decision. You guys are clearly dementia-ridden because none of those people should have won. It actually should have been my favorite band, Nickelback. Nickelback should have won.
You know-
Everybody knows this, all right? Nickelback does not deserve the hate.
You know
Have you listened to a Nickelback song? It's not that bad. It's Diet Coke country, but that's why it's so good. It's Diet Coke country. It's the country for people that don't care for country music or hate country music.
Okay.
You know what I would do? You remember the Kanye West and Taylor Swift debacle?
He gets the reference.
I would do that. Just
So
go-
you'll just do what Kanye did verbatim. You'll just go up. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the greatest videos of all time. You're just gonna do that
yeah,
verbatim.
that, essentially that.
Do you have like the same hair, like the same like weird like Doom key card hair that
No,
Kanye
no.
had? Or
I would be like kind of fancied up since this is the
Okay.
VMAs, but essentially do what Kanye did.
okay.
What would you do, Jack?
So I'm gonna walk up on stage in a high vis vest, and I'm gonna say. Well, first I'm gonna take the mic out of her hand, and I'm gonna say, "I'm gonna let you finish." Psych, and then I'm gonna put the mic in my pocket, and I'm just gonna walk off. Because I'm the.
What point is that making?
I
then?
work for the venue, and the mic isn't working, so I just had to bring it back to be fixed.
Ah,
Gotcha. That's very interesting, Jack.
Just so you know.
I'm going to disregard that opinion, actually. I hope you know.
Yeah, that was terrible. All right.
Oh, boy. What?
You're put in the seat of a NASCAR vehicle racing the Indy 500. How do you cause the most possible damage to everybody else and the track?
I'll start off this hypothetical situation. First off, it's the start of the first race. We're driving down. I first brake check the person behind me.
Okay.
Then once he pauses, does a little damage to the other cars, I pick up as fast as I can go, then do a little sick trick and crash into more people.
Okay.
Okay.
And then hopefully everything's on fire, causing the track to be damaged.
Okay. What I think I would do is, have you guys seen that clip of the one NASCAR driver who, like, rode the edge of the track and got, into, like, a qualifying round or something? Have you seen that clip?
Yeah, I've seen the movie
I have
Turbo.
not.
Well, but yeah, there's a guy who basically did that. So what I would do is I would basically do that at the start of the round. As I'm going down the curve, I would gain a lot of speed doing that. I would damage my car, and then I would run into a couple people. I would actually swerve, hit the guy, maybe coming this way. Ideally, I'd want to be in the middle, maybe, of the track. So that way you could get everybody at the bottom. And then everybody coming around, by the time they come around, there's going to be a caution round going on. So everybody's got to slow down, maybe slow their roll a little bit. But that, my friend, is when my secondary driver has a C4 strapped under his car that goes off immediately when they pull up to the accident site. And then it'll be really cool, I think, because explosions are cool. Have you seen the movie Die Hard? That explosion was awesome.
All right. So I'd bring my rocket launcher because I've only used one of my blasts so far. I have 2 more to go, and I am going to cause as much destruction as possible. So first things first, I'm driving. I'm in first place because of course I am. And
Of course.
like we were zooming. We were like pushing 200 miles per hour. I don't know how fast these cars normally go, but I know the answer is quite. So we're going quite fast, turning left as you do. And at that point, I'm like, all right. The moment is nigh. I lean out of the window. With the rocket launcher facing the ground. I fire, okay? So that sends me blasting into the air, okay? I'm doing flips in the air. It's awesome. And then I see the world. I jump, okay? I jump out of my vehicle, and then I see the second place car.
That's not how you hold a rocket launcher. It's 2 things. They got hold like this. You're holding it like it.
Nah, his is modified.
Modified?
Yeah, exactly.
Modified.
There's no rules in the Empire about like not modifying your
that's
rocket
true.
launcher.
That is true. I did not.
This just makes it a little bit easier to do. I played Fallout. I liked how the big the little boy, the whatever it's called, is
Fat Man.
Yeah, that one.
That was still with this.
Shut up. Anyways, so I shoot my big bullet gun. I shoot the car behind me. Okay, both of my rockets used up, but it's fine. It's fine because that's gonna hit the car and it's gonna just destroy it, right? Debris is gonna go everywhere. People are gonna be like, "Oh, snap! Evasive maneuvers." Wrong. That's the worst thing you can do at going at high speeds. You're gonna be like into each other, off of the track, like just dirt's gonna be piled up. The marbles are gonna go everywhere. I don't know if that's a real thing. I watched Turbo. That's all I know about racing. It's fine. And then I'm going to do the Battlefield 2 thing where you like jump out of the plane with the rocket launcher. Yeah, I'm basically doing that because as my car is like careening towards the ground, still twisting, I'm like skydiving, right? I'm like in that maneuver, like going straight down. I land, I make it straight into the passenger door. At that point, I like quickly contort my...
You watch it.
Watch
Okay.
out.
I get like this, okay? I like right in the driver's seat, hands on the wheel, feet on the gas pedal. I win the race. Easy. Any questions?
I think we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more scenario. All right, okay. If you had to be stuck in a TV show for a month, which one would you choose? And what character would you be? I think that's a pretty drastic downgrade to what we just did, but okay. I would choose Breaking Bad. I would want to be my main man, Jesse Pinkman.
Oh no!
The worst choice.
Worst choice.
Well, no, okay. You guys know you say worst choice now, right? But have you seen how he talks and how radical he totally is, right?
Which month of Breaking Bad are we talking about, though?
Like the very beginning.
The very beginning. Okay,
The very
that's
beginning, when things aren't so bad. Because I'm going into it with the knowledge of what will happen, so I won't get kidnapped and go to El Camino.
Okay,
And white nationalists won't, keep me hostage for years while I make their meth.
Could we change the outcome of that said character?
It doesn't say you can't, so why not?
Why not?
Okay.
So I'd say, Mr. White, let's go to, I don't know, Arizona or something. I can't say the funny word that he says, but I think you know where I'm going with that.
Yo, Mr. White, let's go to Arizona.
And then we
Yo, science.
because New Mexico sucks. Who lives in New Mexico? Do you know anybody who lives in New Mexico?
Not anymore.
Exactly.
Not
It's a
anymore.
fictional state made by Breaking Bad, and everybody knows that. And if you say I'm wrong, well, you are wrong, my friend. You are wrong. Go find it on a map. Anyways, we move to Arizona, where they have what? That's right, Las Vegas. We would go to Las Vegas. We'd move to Las Vegas.
In Arizona?
Yeah, there's a second Las Vegas. Did you know that?
Yeah,
a
there's a
second
second
there.
Las Vegas.
Dang.
You didn't know that?
Las Vegas too, except there's no.
No,
T's.
it's still called Las
It's just
Vegas.
every letter is spelled twice.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Las
a really
Vegas.
small town. Nobody lives there. It's pretty crappy. But we'll turn it into a new Las Vegas, and then the old Las Vegas, we're gonna blow it up with what? The crystals that,
Oh my God,
Heisenberg used.
fulminated mercury.
Yeah, fulminated mercury. Yeah, that stuff.
That's
We're gonna use
crazy.
that. We're gonna blow up Las Vegas with a whole bunch of that, and then we're gonna start our own Las Vegas, and we're gonna own everything. We'll own every single casino, so we'll be making bank. There'll be no Skylar White because she sucks. She sucks, right? I hate Skylar White, yo. All right, husband of Walter White, yo.
Stop.
And then I think we'd be living just fine.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
Any opinions, any guys?
How would you handle Gus?
Gus? Well, I wouldn't even care about Gus because he'd still be in New Mexico, which doesn't exist, remember?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Okay. All right. So, no, you go first, Sam. Actually,
No, I'm
no,
so
I mean it. You gotta go. You go first. I insist. You're the new guy, aren't you?
In the
should go
same
first.
universe as Breaking Bad, I would go as Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman?
Okay.
Saul
Okay.
Goodman.
Which month of the show? Like which month of the timeline?
Right when he gets introduced to Walter.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. How do you feel about uprooting your entire life to make Cinnabons, though? How do you feel about that?
Well, that's the thing. Since we're changing the destiny
Yes, that's
of
right.
it,
Right.
I would first, once everything gets a little heated,
Mm-hmm.
I would just dip out because remember, New Mexico isn't real.
Yes.
So all my crimes there never really happened.
You didn't commit any crimes, though.
I didn't-
Legally, you didn't commit any
Yeah,
crimes because
legally,
you're a
I
lawyer.
did not commit any crimes.
Exactly.
Then I'll move to New York City
Uh-huh.
and become a successful warriorman, just like my dreams have always
Right.
been.
Okay. Okay.
You dreamed of becoming a lawyer?
Well, he is a warrior.
Oh, okay.
And
No, I
so
get it.
become a big shot.
Oh, I thought you always dreamt, because I was about to say that's a pretty sad aspiration.
So you're picking you are Saul Goodman and you're deciding to go do this like during the time of Breaking Bad, right?
Mhm.
So you're doing this after Kim Wexler left you. You're not going to take Kim with you.
Well, I would try to.
So you're like, haha, wife, I've divorced you. Time to move to New York City and get my real life started.
Yes.
You're just like, you're cutting Kim Wexler out of your life. Big mistake in my book, if you ask me. But
I would try to get her back. If I can't,
I would have just
She-
chosen a different time. I would have just chosen a different point in my life, you know?
yeah.
Better Call Saul spoilers coming up. You guys have seen Better Call Saul, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You said some of it.
Okay. Spoilers.
I don't care.
Okay.
I do not care.
So you're choosing to do this after you just watched Howard Hamlin get shot in the head.
So, wrong time, wrong place.
This is. so you're choosing to let all of this bad stuff happen. You're choosing to let your brother burn himself down.
Once again, none of these events happened because New Mexico does not exist.
My God.
It still happens, though.
It
New
still
Mex-
happens.
Look, that's
but
still-
the government covers it up.
It's still a part of, okay, the government covers it up.
Yeah, but
you
it's still a part
know
of
what
your
happened.
past.
You still, yeah.
Saul Goodman
You
isn't
still
real
know
either.
what
This is
happens.
still part of your past. Your wife still left you. Your old boss
listen.
got shot in the head right in your living room. Okay, your brother burned himself to death. He burned his own house down.
Listen, brother burning himself, unresolved trauma. That can get sorted out in therapy. That guy getting shot in my living room, that can be forgotten. Once I become a successful businessman, she'll come coming back to me. It all works out in the end.
Okay, well, what about all the, deep stuff you're getting into? Like, you still kind of know who Gus is. All these other people in the drug making industry. You got a lot of people.
Yeah, you know all
that
these-
depend
you
on
know
your
all this
legal
stuff.
expertise.
Well, I just do it over phone or boom.
Over phone. They're not gonna like that. What are you gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
You're gonna
Come
go
to
back.
New York?
Yes.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They will.
We're talking about
Cartel
that's-
man-
You have accepted money from 2 cartel hitmen who have crossed the border.
See, I take money from the mafia, get protection from the mafia.
That's even worse. That's
start a
even
little
worse.
game.
You're choosing the worst possible time in your life. My gosh,
You're
man.
taking the worst time to be Saul Goodman, and you're amplifying that by 10 times to work while
Makes it
working
more
with the
interesting.
mafia.
Makes it more interesting.
What, protection money for a big, large law firm? They usually extort
Yeah,
like
you're
small
in-
businesses. They don't want to touch you.
Yeah, you are not gonna get
See,
any.
now-
No self-respecting, no mafia worth their salt is going to choose you. Okay, they are not gonna
Not
call
if I
Saul.
spread my businesses far and wide.
Oh my!
You know,
they're-
Jack, why don't we get to you?
All right, so the prompt says, if you could be in a show and you could be any character. They never said the character has to be from that show, so I'm gonna also be Breaking Bad. My character is Optimus Prime. It'll be pretty cool. As a robot in disguise, nobody's really gonna know until it's too late. But yeah,
So what are you going to do then? You're just going to be Optimus, because
Tight.
I'm
In
gonna
the-
be Optimus in disguise for a while.
in the Breaking Bad, it's still technically American. It's still basically the same as our world, except
You know those trucks that Mike would raid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll probably be one of those.
you're going to let Mike Ehrmantraut raid your cargo.
Yeah, it'll be funny. The guy
Is that all you do?
The guy driving. I know Mike's gonna be doing this in advance because he's done it before. I've seen it from a distance, and I'm like, wow, that'd be so funny if I watch a guy.
I thought starting a second Las Vegas was a bit outreach. That's
I mean, yeah, I know.
so you'd be Optimus Prime, and you wouldn't do anything unique to the storyline.
That's-
You would just let.
We're not getting. You haven't gotten there yet.
You haven't led up to anything.
Because you are interrupting me, okay? I'm gonna be doing doing the cartel runs for a while, gathering information, figuring out the situation. By Better Call Saul season 3, I will have figured out the entire political structure of the Breaking Bad universe, right? I'll know who Saul Goodman is. I'll know who Gustavo Fring is.
You would already know that going into it,
I'll know. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
so you would just waste all that time then.
I'll just be chilling. That's when they stop doing the stuff, so I'm gonna be bored, and I'm gonna be like, okay. So Lalo Salamanca is about to be introduced to the story, season 4 now. So we get to the scene, right? It's Nacho. He walks into the restaurant, and he's like a little uneasy. He hears like this Mexican music in the room. This is a Mexican restaurant. Why are they playing Mexican music? He's like, he sees this guy dancing. He's like, who are you? And he's like, name is Eduardo. You can call me Lalo. But he doesn't get to finish that sentence. So it's going to go like, my name is Eduardo, but you can call me. And the whole room explodes because I've shot my laser blast, my Optimus Prime laser blast. You know that scene where he's like,
Yeah.
not today. That I just did that, okay? So Lalo is not going to shoot Howard Hamlin in the head. Howard Hamlin is going to survive. Fred from Travel Wire is going to survive. Season 6 isn't going to happen. Lalo's not going to traumatize Saul and Kim, so Kim Wexler is still going to be married to Saul Goodman. Saul's never going to meet Walter White. I've corrected the timeline. I, Optimus Prime, have corrected the Breaking Bad timeline. There will be no death of Howard Hamlin. There will be no divorce of Saul Goodman. There will be no Saul and Walter agreement. There will be no
Peace.
Walter White will not get cancer. Everything has been sorted
He'll
out.
still get cancer. He'll just die sad.
Yeah, he'll just.
No, he'll beat cancer, and then he'll have to.
He'll
let go.
beat cancer?
Yeah, exactly.
With the money he makes?
Yeah, he beats. That's how it was supposed to go. That's how it's going to go in this timeline. He beats cancer, and then
He's not going to be able
and
to
then everybody's
afford
gonna,
it.
And then everybody's
How
going to
is
be
he
like,
afford it?
"Shut up!"
He only affords it because he makes meth in the show.
They're going to be like, "Wow, Walt, great job." It's going to be miraculous. Okay. keep in mind, I, Optimus Prime, have slipped the cure to cancer into the stream. And there's Ivy, okay? So they're gonna be like, wow, Walt, yo, Mr. White, you don't got cancer anymore. It's gonna be awesome. Everybody's gonna be clapping, except for one man at the end of the room, Goku.
Goku.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So,
I would like to.
you've beat cancer. You must be pretty tough, huh? End the show. Baby Blue starts playing. Camera starts panning up. You see me taking off to go back to Cybertron. Perfect ending. Bravo, Vince. Good night, America.
I'd like to.
This has been Malarkey Monday.
I don't know where he went, but
Yeah.
I would have really loved to say why that scenario is awful, and
And I
I
thought
hate it, and him.
I thought my scenario was outlandish. His just detoured off the rails.
I think we're gonna end it there, folks. I want to thank everybody for watching today's episode. Sam, you got any final thoughts?
This is gonna be the best podcast coming out of Herkimer County. You're seeing the making and the happenings.
I'd like to ask Jack his final thoughts. God rest his soul.
God
But
rest his soul.
he's not here anymore. He's moved on.
He just evaporated.
He's moved on to another plane. So I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great Monday, or don't. I don't care.